Hey friends, thanks for joining me once again for another video. I decided I was going to put some videos together that basically explain terms that are used within the cancer community. Maybe these are new terms, and some of the terms are terms that are new to me, being someone who's been diagnosed twice with breast cancer. So let's get started. The first term that I want to share with you is a term that I just learned last week, believe it or not. I do a lot of social media connecting with others, read a lot of blogs connected to social media, read a lot of people's stories when I can, and if it's deemed appropriate. And sometimes I learn different terms. In fact, that's usually how I learn a lot of my terms. Then I go and I do my own research, and I figured I would bring those terms back to you. So one of the terms that I want to share with you is a term called Previvor. Previvor. It's a pretty interesting term, right? Not survivor, but Previvor. And what I thought this term meant actually turned out to be something completely different. So when I went and did my research, a Previvor is somebody who is predisposed to breast cancer, either through the gene mutation, so they know they have the gene, BRCA1 or BRCA2, a strong family history, that's mother, father, brother, sister, and or they're predisposed to breast cancer some other way. And so also one interesting, important fact to note, they do not have breast cancer. So they're predisposed to it, but they actually have not been diagnosed with it. Probably one of the most famous Previvors I can think of right offhand is Angelina Jolie. She took a lot of preventative steps because of her history and because of her family history, and because she tested positive for the gene. So she took preventative steps to lower her risk of getting breast cancer by having her breast, ovaries, and uterus removed. So that is a term for the day. I just learned it. Now you're learning it. It's called Previvor. And this is a controversial term that I found out while doing my research, because there are people that believe if you've never been diagnosed with cancer, then there really isn't a term for you. That individuals that are calling themselves Previvors and using that on their profile are basically inserting themselves into an illness they don't have. I'm not really going to get into that argument. Anybody who wants to insert themselves in something that can do good for any cause, I'm okay with. I'm on board with that. Everybody's journey is different, and it's not up to me to judge anyone. So if you're a Previvor out there, God bless you. Hope you never have to deal with the actual disease. The next term, and I've used this in several of my videos, or maybe one or two of my videos before, is NED. NED, an acronym for no evidence of disease. And those in the cancer world know exactly what I'm talking about, because we're all trying to get there. Most doctors would tell you that you are NED if at your 1-year anniversary, that's 1 year from diagnosis, your scans come back negative, meaning there's no evidence of disease. And that's a really great thing to have happen. My 1-year anniversary would have been May 30th of 2015. I was originally diagnosed May 30th of 2014. Unfortunately, I didn't make it to that. I was re-diagnosed in April of 2015. So I'd love to get to that 1-year mark. NED is not to be confused with survivor. Usually survivors are individuals that have met and have gotten to the 5-year mark without ever being re-diagnosed with the illness. Although, personally, I consider you a survivor if after you've gone through full treatment and you are done with your treatment, because going through treatment is like pure hell. I consider you a survivor. And any day you wake up breathing fresh air and 6 feet above ground, you are a survivor to me. But NED, again, usually it's the 1-year mark. Some doctors believe right after treatment, if you've been diagnosed with early stage cancer, that's stage 0, 1, and sometimes 2, and you're done with treatment, you are NED. So there's a little bit difference within the medical community, depending on who you talk to. So those are the terms I wanted to bring to you today. And if this is the first time you're watching my YouTube channel, I encourage and invite you to join the journey. My goal is to share the journey in a positive and transparent way. I share as much as I possibly can in a positive way, and I hold nothing back. No question is off limits. No question is inappropriate. You can email me at housewifesnob@gmail.com and ask away. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram under Housewife Snob. My goal ultimately is to educate you about the cancer and about the cancer process, because one day you may be faced with it, and or someone close to you. And the more information we have, as you know, and as you always hear me say, knowledge is power, and it prepares us to fight the fight to win. So I'm going to leave you with the verse for the day, which is 1 Peter 2:24. By his stripes we are healed, in the name of Jesus. So now go and have a fabulous day until I see you again. Bye-bye.